Yes lads, and welcome back to another game week preview, and this time it is Arsenal versus West Ham. Let's go straight into this. Now, as per usual, let's discuss both teams' form going into this game, and let's start with Arsenal. And Arsenal's form going into this game is that the fact they've won 2 out of their last 5 games, which doesn't sound good, and then they've drawn 2 and lost 1. The 2 wins being Brighton at home 2-0, 4-3 against Luton away, and then the 2 draws we had PSV away 1-1 and Liverpool away 1-1, and the loss being Aston Villa away 1-0. And then West Ham have won 3 and lost 2 in their last 5, and then 3 wins being all at home, and they've all been against Wolves, Man United and Freiburg, and then the 2 losses being away, Fulham 5-0 and in the cup against Liverpool 5-1. So yeah, West Ham have been relatively decent this season. They're currently sitting 7th in the table, and I am expecting them to put up a good game against us, but at the same time I am expecting also to win this game. But as per usual, we need to go into this game with caution, as they've got some players that can hurt with. But the first thing I want to discuss is the fact I want to start with who will start in midfield in this game, and the 2 that come to mind are Emile Smith-Rowe and Trossard, because as you don't know, Havertz has picked up his 5th yellow card of the season, so he will not be playing in this game. So I think once we're going to my predictor 11, you'll see who I've put in. I won't be surprised if Trossard does start in midfield, because Arteta has done that before, but I would like to see Emile Smith-Rowe in this game, just because of the fact I have not seen him playing in a while, and I really do want him to get some minutes for this Arsenal team. But we'll come around to my predictor 11 in a second. But let's talk about the danger man for this game, and I'm going to pick Jared Bowen. He scored 11 goals, assisted 1 in 17 games, and I think he's that key player for West Ham. He's been exceptional this season. I think he's one of the top goal scorers as well, and I'm not surprised. He's got 11 goals. So, but another mention I want to mention this player actually, and it's Kudos, and I think he was another player that troubled with in the cup as well, and I think he is another key player for West Ham, especially on that right hand side. So I think Zinchenko, if he does play, I think he's going to have issues up against him. So he's another player to watch out for. But yeah, he scored 6 goals, assisted 1 in 15 matches. Again, quite decent for him, especially in a new West Ham team. He's only just joined. So yeah, again, he's another one to watch out for. But yeah, let's go straight into talking about my predictor 11 for this game. So here is my predictor 11 for this game against West Ham, and as you can see, there's only one change I've made, obviously that being with Havertz being suspended. But let's start off in goal. David Raya, very straightforward. He's been the number 1 for quite a while now, and we could be seeing Ramsdale even in January, but we'll see on that. But yeah, moving on to right back, Ben White. As I've said in my previous videos, we're quite limited in terms of fullbacks, and yeah, I expect Ben White to retain his place. Very straightforward. And then moving on to the centre backs, very straightforward again. Saliba and Gabriel, the best pairing this season, and they're going to continue to do so, continue to start. Very solid at the back. Then moving on to left back, he wasn't very good against Liverpool, I will admit. Like, Salah had his absolute life in that game. But like I've said, we're limited to fullbacks, so I think Zinchenko starts. And I don't really mind him starting, especially if we're at home, because we're going to be controlling the ball a lot, and he's going to be key in that. And then moving on to midfield, Declan Rice, very straightforward. He's been so consistent, and he always puts out a 7 out of 10 no matter what, and he's just been one of the players of this season for this Arsenal team, and he's made a huge difference for this team. And he adds that assurance at the back as well, making that defense even more solid than it is. And then moving on to Smith Rowe, I think, like I've said, I do want to see Smith Rowe starting in that midfield, but I do think Arteta will go with Trossard. I think that's my gut feeling, because he's done it before. He started Trossard in midfield. So yeah, I won't be surprised if Trossard starts. But again, this is for I'm just gonna. This is what I want to see personally. I want to see Smith Rowe starting, just to see how he plays against West Ham, and I really do want to see him get some minutes, because he hasn't played in like so long, and I know he's been constantly injured, but I just think he needs some minutes. But yeah, that is I'm gonna start with Smith Rowe. Well, I hope to see that tomorrow, so we'll see on that. Then Odegaard, straightforward. He's the captain, leader, starts every game, he puts in performances. Just very straightforward with Odegaard. Then again, very straightforward on the front three as well. Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. Like, honestly, I can't see anyone like pushing for places at the moment. Like Nelson, he's not going to push Saka for that right wing spot. Trossard, as well as how good he is sometimes, I'd still prefer Martinelli on that left, because he causes defenses issues with his pace from behind. And then same with Jesus, I can't say like Nketiah like pushing for that spot. Jesus just makes we play better, and he makes we're better sides, and he's just all the time, he's always everywhere across that pitch. But yeah, I think apart from Smith Rowe, I'm very confident with everyone else. But again, it should be a solid enough team to beat West Ham on Thursday night, but we will see on that. And in terms of my score prediction, I'm gonna say we'll win this game 3-1. I was thinking 2-1, but I think we will be looking to score more goals. And I can't say that of Arsenal, but at the same time, West Ham will look to frustrate us as well. So again, like I've said, it won't be an easy game, but I do expect Arsenal to win this game though. So there you have it. That is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below. What do you think of my predicted 11? And what do you think the score will be for the game tomorrow as well? But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it as well. And subscribe if you are new. And hit that notification bell for when you get new uploads on this channel. But I'll see you in the next one. See you later.